All right, you look how you look, guy. It's fucking, you look terrible, you look great. There's nothing you can do about it. Nobody cares. Just get on with it. Okay, so it's one of those nights. Just haven't eaten all day. I was a guest at some friend's home over the weekend, and I was fed very well. So well, in fact, that I didn't eat all day today because I needed some time to process all the rich viands that I was served. And now, at the end of the day, I find myself ravenously hungry, not desirous of going outside, and there's no way I'm gonna fucking call DoorDash and have someone deliver food to me. That's insane. I'm not gonna do that. And I figured, okay, just grab the biggest, most generic bag of potato chips you have here, something that doesn't require a fucking whole goddamn history lesson, so you could just get into it, shovel some chips into your face, try to make some entertainment out of it for you people, and go to bed. And I was donated this bag of Kettle brand limited edition sweet, tangy, and spicy CHAMOY potato chips, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. CHAMOY, should I even look this up? I've never had this. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. But I'd be remiss as a documenter and, you know, dare I say, historian dabbling in potato chip lore that I would be negligent if I didn't at least give it a cursory look. I didn't want it to be anything too complicated, but unfortunately it is. Chamoy, something that's common in Mexico, although I've never had it or heard of it, and I eat plenty of Mexican food. And it's like a sauce made out of like pickled fruits. Plums, apples, whatever, they pickle them and then they make sauce. It could be either saucy, it could be pasty, whatever, and it's been part of a staple in Mexico for a while, I suppose. So I read on Wikipedia, but apparently it wasn't invented in Mexico, and there's a bunch of theories as to how it came to Mexico. All of them basically suggest, I only breezed through it, come on, I just want to eat the chips, that they suspect that it came from Asia somehow, that this type of seasoning is very popular in Asia, and there's some theories when they're talking about just the migrations of peoples and colonialism and just like the movements of cultures in the New World or whatever, saying it maybe showed up in Mexico through the Filipino people. Some say there's theories that this Chinese migration wound up in Mexico, and others suggest it came from Japan somehow, but it's really beyond my pay grade and my scope and even my fucking interest. Although I would love to know, but I'll figure that out another time. I really just want to eat some fucking potato chips. Desperate for some fucking potato chips. Just give me anything. Just give me something to shove in my face. You got to shut the fuck up. Come on. Now, ooh, these look interesting. I think Kettle is a fine brand of chips. Where are they from again? That's a fucking weird ass taste. Say a little more again. I didn't know that. Alright. I'm gonna take some time here. I was going to assume that was gonna be just another barbecue chip. A little sweet, a little spicy. Call it whatever you want. Call it something crazy and exotic and far-flung. It's like fucking barbecue sauce. This has a taste, and it's something I've never had before. That's saying a lot, because I've had them all over. But let me not keep you in suspense. I mean, this is a big bag. You could go on all night. Predominant taste, citrus. I'm not that weird perfume scented candle kind of Sprite like lime taste that you get in a lot of these limon chips. Lay's every once in a while. other brands too. They try to sneak some lime in there somewhere. Tastes terrible, miserable. Tastes like a air wick, you know? It's chemical. Yeah, hey. Like oranges. A little sour. Yeah. I don't know if I would just call that vinegar. Sour, but like real, doesn't taste fake. And then it is sweet, but not overwhelmingly sweet. Like it doesn't taste like, God, I'm getting into the tall weeds here. Doesn't taste like sugar, like they just added a bunch of sugar. It tastes like fruit sugar, you know, more subtle. There's a whole halo and spicy notes dancing around in the outer orbit. Almost the taste has a shape. Like, it's like the middle is this like pointed spear of citrus, and then around it is all the spices. That sounds ridiculous. But, alright, like, I probably wouldn't choose this again. Not entirely to my liking. It's quite good. Different. Chips are solid in quality. Nice and oily, but not being too greasy. Visually appealing. It's almost like a pizza, kind of. All bubbly. Different notes and tones and gradations of orange. It's almost like these deposits of fat. I don't know what that is. And then green, red, and black flecks. Wow, yeah, these are alright. I said Kettle is a good brand of chips. This is actually Kettle chips. It was like the first brand I ever got into when I was like older, as an adult, young adult, and getting interested with like offbeat potato chip flavors, because I don't know, I grew up with the regular stuff. Lay's, Wise chips, barbecue, sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar, onion garlic, maybe cheese. And those are all of them. And then Kettle comes out, start making weird shit like rosemary and olive oil, or Maui onion, or buffalo ranch. I don't remember. Pickle. First pickle chips I ever had. Anyway, and they're good. They're nice. Healthy, wholesome kettle chips. You can tell they're kettle and they're bubbly. Made in fucking Salem, Oregon. Well, what do you know about that?